Good morning. I just got back from the doctor's office. Sadly, when you're a lab rat like I am, in a pain clinic, you don't get the option of whether or not to quarantine yourself and reschedule. No. They make you go anyway. So you can sit in your car though and wait to be called, but then they probably forget you. Anyway, so I went, no problem, I ain't worried about being exposed to this coronavirus. Is what it be. The thing that got me is when I questioned about the governor of Tennessee making the law, the rule, unless it is absolutely necessary, we ain't supposed to leave our house. Now, this is a governor's rule, folk. And my doctor told me, well, you still have to go get your back injected. So I still gotta go and get a hole stuck into my fucking spine. Which, as you know, if you have a hole directly to your spine, what could happen with a pandemic going on? What are the odds? With me, 0. Because if anybody get near me, I'm going to cough like I got it, and then I'm going to mace them with Lysol. Anyway, that's not why I made this video. This video is about all the cop hate. All these cops hate. I mean, in every fucking part of society, folk, you gonna find your assholes and you gonna find your good people. I would be the asshole in the civilian part of the society, and in the female part of the society, and in the mother part of the society, and in the friend part of the society. I'm that asshole, okay? I be one of the assholes, so I know an asshole when I see one because I am one, okay?
Takes one to know one.
Yes, indubitably. Anyway, so I gets to talking to this dude on Facebook about cops, and he was all, he put up a meme that said, which one of these gang members? And it had a picture of a biker, a cop, and a freaking mobster. And I'm like, bruh. First of all, bikers aren't gangbangers. They're club members. Second of all, cops don't belong to a gang. They belong to a brotherhood. Third of all, mobsters don't belong to a gang. They belong to organized crime, more likely by the mafia.
Or a family, as they like to call it.
It's the mafia.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I mean, be real. I mean, mafia people ain't gonna get mad about it because it's true. I mean, if you're gonna put up a picture about a mafia person, at least be honest about it. They don't do gang banging. They ain't thugs out in the street. They ain't lowlifes like that, okay? They do have some. They have a class and some style about what they do, okay? Whatever it is they do. I don't even know what they do. I don't even care. Well, I do know what they do. I don't even care. That's the point. Point is, they have class, they have style, they have a way with themselves. They wear business suits, they look good. They ain't no damn thug, tattooed up, looking all scraggly, with their pants hanging down around their ankles, like most gangbangers are. And I don't give a fuck if you gangbangers get mad at me, neither.
Pull up your pants.
Pull up your pants, your damn diaper's full. Anyway.
Back on subject.
And then with bikers, I know Helka bikers. I know people from Hells Angels. I know people from Renegades. I know people from the Hells Angels Rebels. I know people from Just Brothers. I know a lot of biker groups. And them people are the coolest fucking people in the world till you fuck with them. And then they have a style about theirs that ain't gang bangy. Okay? If we gonna talk about gangs, put up the Bloods, put up the Crips, put up MS-13. Those are gangs. Because that's what you gonna find in the street. Alright? A bunch of fucking lowlives and fucking social rejects. Messy, will kill you in a heartbeat, do knifings and stabbings and all that without any kind of class to it.
Or any kind of reason.
And cops aren't gangbangers. Okay, granted, some cops, they're assholes. I'm not gonna lie. Like, a couple of the cops that I've dealt with recently, they're a bunch of assholes. Okay, the Memphis PD is notorious for having a bunch of assholes working for them. And I don't care, Memphis PD, you can get mad at me. Go on, get mad at me. You can sit there and just revel in your anger. Because I used to like you when I used to watch the first 48. Then I was like, oh, they bout it. You know, they some good cops up in there. But then when I called you to handle a problem, y'all came over here and tried to make excuses for the damn criminal. And I'm like, the fuck? So it is true. A Memphis cop will stop you and say, you got any weed on you? No? You want some? See, I ain't partial to cops. I'm going to tell it real. There are some cops that are dickheads, and then there's some cops that are cool. My guy, Pappy, he happens to be the coolest fucking cop on this earth. I don't care what they say about him. I don't care what you say about him. My guy, Pappy, is the best fucking Dixon Police Department. Best goddamn cop on this damn planet. Period. Period. I know former cops. And they a little bit screwed up in the head. I ain't gonna lie about it. They a little bit wandering up in there. But they good people. They good people. They got your back. They clean with it. One of my cop friends even ran my name when I was scared. And he said, you know, if your name came back, I would have had to arrest you. You know that, right? And I was like, I knew that, but I didn't know that you ran my name. And he was like, but don't even worry, because your whole thing's clean. I ran it because I knew you were sad about it and hurting about it. That's how much they care. Okay? My friend saw me hurting and scared and worried, and he said, you ain't got no warrants out for you. Your name clean. You ain't even got a record. So real talk. I know this one cop. This little boy didn't have a daddy. This man, after work, took time to come over where we lived, pick up this little kid that didn't have a daddy, get a mama a break, pick up this little kid, take him to go over to his house and play with his kids and go to picnics and parks and movies and stuff like that with his kids. Because the little boy didn't have a family and he was going down the wrong path. That happened in South Haven. Another cop I knew in South Haven, Mississippi. There was a pedophile on the street. He told me in front of his, brother, his cop buddy, whatever, his partner, that I shouldn't do this, I shouldn't do that, and I shouldn't do that. And then he pulled me to the side. He said, I just wanted to say, and my partner wanted to say, since we're not all in view of everybody else, it's people like you that really make a difference in our neighborhood. Thank you for keeping all our kids safe. That's how much they care. And they helped me find a way around the law so that I could get that pedophile kicked about my neighborhood. And it was lawful too, the way I found. So they do care. So when you go on a broad spree of, oh, cops hate us and cops are going to kill us and cops are going to do this and do that and do that, you have assholes in every part of society. That's no doubt. That's real talk. But if you look at those cops that are accused of shooting, killing, hurting someone, like 99% of them are in jail. Mostly because they brothers, they sisters on the force, and everybody else do not back them up. And they get it harsher than everybody else. Because they know better. So while you bushing, let's get real. I'm not an avid cop fan. Hell. But I remember those times when all I had between me and a criminal, all I had between me and my ex who loved to beat me down when he got drunk, was the cops. And yeah, some cops will take you for the long trip to the jailhouse, depending on what you do. Like a couple cops I know, I knew them all my life. I was raised up where I was at, and my ex beat me down one night. Fucked me up for real. I fought back and all that. Ended up putting my knife through his foot, throwing his girlfriend over the damn balcony, 'cause I don't play that shit. But the cops took the long way to jail. To let him know it ain't cool putting your hands on a woman. Period. Now, a lot of people will say, oh, well, you know, they assaulted him because he was black. No. They didn't assault him because he was black. They assaulted him because he was an asshole. And that's how they used to do back in the day. And that's what them motherfuckers deserve. Men that beat on women, don't lie to me. Do not lie to me. If I'm going to keep it real, you keep it real with me. When you see a woman busted up, and it's because of a man, it don't matter what color that man is, don't matter what color that woman is. First thing that come to mind, honestly, in your head is, dude need his ass whooped. Ain't it? Well, that's how they roll back in the day. And no, I never got charged for putting my knife through his foot. For the simple fact, he was beating me down. And it got to the point where he pulled my own knife on me. I took it from him and I stabbed him with it. Like, motherfucker, you ain't gonna use my blade on me. That's another thing my daddy taught me when I was younger. If you gonna pull a weapon, make sure you ready to have that weapon used on you. I was ready. But the simple fact of the matter is there's cops out there that save little children. They saved the little children. Getting kidnapped, getting molested, getting sold on the street. They save children. They save women. And hell yeah, they save men too. They are literally between us and the bad guys. And don't lie to me. Like I said, you need to keep it real with me. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. Fact of the matter is, your house getting broken into, and you not near your gun, There's two motherfuckers you call on. One is God and the other one's the cops. And then you find your weapon and you hold them off until the cops come. That's real talk. It's real talk. When you get shot up and you laying on the ground bleeding to death, a cop come up and hold and put pressure on your wound and save your life. He's still an asshole? No, he ain't. The reason these motherfuckers saying they all assholes is for the simple fact is that there's only one type of person that say that all cops are assholes, and that's the type of person that's a damn criminal. Period. Dot. Let's get real. Period. Dot. The only time police fuck with you is when you doing something wrong, or you fucking with them, or you fucking with someone else. I have spent my whole life not being bothered by the law. A cop could walk right by me. He could ask me for my ID. He ain't harassing me. He's seeing who I am. He's seeing where I'm going. He's seeing what I'm doing. Maybe I match a suspect that just shot your cousin, or your nephew, or your niece, or your granny. Would you rather them not bother checking who the fuck I am and not looking at me because, she way over here, and even though the suspect is described as a white female, we better not fuck with her because we don't want to harass her? Or would you rather get justice for your cousin? Stupid. Let's get real. Cops work their balls off on murder cases. They work their balls off on assault cases. They work their balls off on a lot of cases. Some of them, like the Trayvon Martin case, and the last case I listened to, Devon Robinson, they didn't do too good of a job on those cases. They definitely did not do a good job on the motherfucking Jussie Smollett, or whatever, Smollett, Smuckett. But the fact of the matter is, guys, real talk here. They're there for a reason. They there to stand between the darkness and you. And yeah, you a big talker right now, but when somebody better than your ass come along, and you need that extra help, you gonna call them. You gonna call them and you gonna say, I know we've had funk in the past, but please come help me. Y'all need to stop this shit with this cops. This assault on cops. And you know what? I'm be the type like this. I see people assaulting cops like on the videos. I don't laugh. That's disgusting. But I will laugh if they turn around and motherfucking tase your ass one time. Then I'm be like, oh, the cop done stuck up for himself. I can't get mad at that. Real talk. You can't get mad at that. You hitting cops in the back of the head with buckets. You treating them like shit. You assaulting them. If they turn around and bust your motherfucking ass, I ain't got nothing to say about it. I do not feel sorry for you. Keep your motherfucking hands to yourself. And all this shit, all this cop hate came along because of BLM. And if y'all look at the statistics, the real statistics, you will see that BLM is a bunch of bullshit. Been a bunch of bullshit. They statistics are wrong. And if you look at the heads of BLM, they've been all arrested. Most of them anyway. Most of them been arrested for crimes. So what that tell you? They criminals. Why wouldn't they hate cops? That's called logic, motherfuckers. Let's be real. It ain't harassment what the cops do if they stop you and say, look, bruh, it's midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. You going home? Yeah, I'm going home. Can I see your ID? Show you can. They trying to keep the streets safe. A lot of motherfuckers be like, oh, well, they shot this one kid that was just playing with the toy. Have you guys actually do me a favor? After this video, go and Google children criminals. YouTube that bitch. Children convicted of murder. And then ask me why. Tell me why, again, that the cop done shot a kid that was playing with the damn toy gun that didn't have the little orange thing on it. Tell me then. Let's get real. Kids these days, them motherfuckers ain't innocent neither. They be doing dirt too. What you thought you was gonna get on here and get the non-real about shit? Now granted, I'm not saying all cops are great. Some of them are assholes. Some of them are criminals. Some of them are rejects that turn into criminals that are bad cops that have been thrown out of other cop stations and they all swarm to one cop place and they're all assholes. But name one part of society where you don't find criminals, assholes, and jerks. Oh, well, you don't find that in the Catholic community. Yeah, you do. My fam is Catholic, and she a motherfucking bitch. And an asshole. And a backstabber, and a plotter, and a dickhead. And I ain't gonna lie about it, because let's keep it real. I'm a Christian. Look at me. In every part of society, you gonna find your assholes and you gonna find your good folk. I'm an asshole, but I'm also a good folk. I'm a good person. I'm a kind, loving, caring individual. I just don't take no shit off nobody. Real talk. And cops, you gotta understand the cop mentality in these days. Everybody is hating on them, making them feel like shit. Hell, in New York, they own boss hate them. How would that make you feel? Like, what the fuck, man? When we're in need, we call the cops. The cops are in need now. They don't need to hear shit. They need to hear how they actually, the good ones, actually benefit our communities. The cops need to know that. And cops, from the bottom of my heart, yeah, I'll stand and defend you. If you a good cop, I'll stand and defend you all day long. If I see somebody attacking you, you might as well break out them motherfucking cuffs, 'cause you finna put me in the back of your car. I'm finna go to jail, 'cause I will go upside their motherfucking head like a wild spider monkey. No joke. You assault a cop in my presence, you finna get your ass beat. Period. And if you pull out a gun, I will defend the cop. Period. Cops, you need to know one thing. Police people, you need to know one thing. There are people out there. I know you see all this hate and all this ugly, and you feel bad about that. But you need to know that there are people out there like me, my fam, my loved ones, my thugs, that love and appreciate you. And yeah, thugs love and appreciate you. You ain't gotta hate cops to be a thug. or a gangster or whatever. On the real, cops, you need to keep your chins up. That chin need to be up. It don't need to be looking down at the ground all the damn time. Just because there's people that hate you and that do wrong by you and treat you like shit, come out with the real on them. On the real though. Put out your videos of what the real is. Like you did with them mayors and that one dude and this other chick. When they tried to say that you did all this shit, you released a video cam. You know, the body cam footage. So we know the whole story. We got you, Blue Line. We got you. Don't even stress it. Because you know what's real. What's real, police people. Y'all know what's real. And I'm talking to the cops right now. Right now on this video. This is for all the cops that hear this. What is real is when them motherfuckers that are hating on you get in a jam, there's going to be two persons they call. One is going to be God and the other one is going to be your ass. True story, real talk. So you already know. But as for people like me, I love you. Sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. I know some of y'all assholes, but some of y'all good too. And I thank you for making my community safer. I'd like it better if Memphis and a couple other police stations clean up their act and start taking shit seriously and stop making excuses. But you know, that'll come in time. I'm a very patient person. That'll come in time. Fact of the matter is, for every one person that hates you, there's 10 that love you and appreciate your job and appreciate the job you doing. All right? So feel me on that. Let's get real. Not all of you are assholes. There are good people amongst you. But you all gotta clean up your act. You all gotta be on point. You all gotta get together and y'all gotta get it together. All y'all. Because people out there, they don't understand like I do. Like you gonna find assholes in every society. But y'all need to keep your chins up while this shit is going on. And don't let a motherfucker hit you just because you a cop and they not, and they whatever color and they whatever species. If they hit you, tase their ass. As an American citizen, you have every motherfucking right to defend yourself. Right hand to God, and I know the law. Don't take that shit. And if you ever roll through my homestead where I live in Memphis, you better know you got a cup of coffee. You got a cup of coffee. Come knock on my motherfucking door if you want to and say I want a cup of coffee. You'll sit your ass down and have you a cup of coffee. Bet.
Shit, every time we've seen a cop over here, what's the
Yup.
first thing we ask him? You want a cup of coffee?
When they on patrol, when they sitting watching, yup. Go out there with the cup of coffee. Here you go. They be like, okay, thank you. Like they look at us like, it be real though. I'm real. Fuck that shit. I'ma get real. Cause cops, you think no one cares about you. But it breaks my heart to see you putting up with shit you don't have to. Don't put up with that shit. Stand up for yourself. Stick up for yourself. Release the body cams. Let folks know, look, I wasn't the asshole in this situation. They was the asshole. I just responded to their assholeness with my assholeness. But anyway, this video has gone on long enough. And this bullshit about hurting cops and hating on cops and assaulting cops and dogging cops has gone on long enough too. Y'all be real with yourselves and get real with Robo.